Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. We now continue with the collection of the Banis of various saints. We will now give a second example. The example is of Bhagat Bani Ji. Bhagat Bani Ji was born before Guru Nanak Maharaj Ji, and his Banis were sung in Sree Rag, in Ramkali Rag and in Prabhati Rag. Now if one goes to see the similarity of Bhagat Bani's Bani and Guru Nanak Maharaj's Bani, I will recite a few words. Re nar garb kundal jab achat, urd dhyan liv laga. It means that you were in the mother's womb and you were upside down in a state of meditation. Now that you are having so much of pride, do you remember when you were upside down in the mother's womb? It was the Lord Almighty who was taking care of you. This Bani of Bhagat Bani Ji is mentioned in Sree Guru Granth Sahib Ji as पैरे पैरे के घर महला के पैरे के घर एक. पैरे के घर एक means to be sung as the ghar tune of that particular para, that particular pauri. And para can also signify the time of the time of the day, or the time of the night, or the time of the Amrit Vela. Similarly, similar words Guru Nanak Maharaj Ji adopted. पहले पहर रहन के वंजारिया मित्रा हुकुम भया गरबास. So this similarity taken from Bhagat Bani Ji's Bani can be seen and reflected in Guru Nanak Maharaj's Bani. Now when we see the collection of the Banis of the various saints which I mentioned in my last lecture, you may see that a number of saints were existing prior to Guru Nanak Maharaj's birth also. Some were existing before Guru Angad Dev Maharaj's birth or Guru Amar Das Maharaj's birth, which means that the truth, the sublime truth of the divinity, the Sat, the Haq, the truth of the divine messages has to be ascertained from the ucharans, from the words which have been spoken by various Brahmgyani saints, those who have attained a state of oneness with the Almighty. So when we come to Guru Amar Das's words, Bani ta kachi Satguru bajo hor kachi Bani, keh de kache sunde kache kachi aakho khani. When we hear this, many of the hardcore fundamentalists take a limited view and say that this is pertaining to only the Bani mentioned in Guru Granth Sahib. This is a very limited view, and such view cannot be accepted because many of the Banis which were collected by Guru Nanak Maharaj himself or by various other Gurus up to the Pancham Patshahi, they were collected from various sources and various saints, and those Banis were given acceptance in Sree Guru Granth Sahib. Similarly, the Jap Sahib and the Savaiya, which is recited at the time of taking Amrit and as a part of the 5 Banis of the Nitnem, they too are not there in Sree Guru Granth Sahib Ji. So, what one has to see that the compilation of Sree Guru Granth Sahib Ji was done in a very secular, democratic way, in a way where only the Khalis, Guru Gobind Singh says, Raj karega Khalsa, Khalsa meaning the pure. So the Banis which were Khalis, which were pure, they were adopted in making Sree Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Guru Granth Sahib Ji was given the first shape in the form of Adi Granth by Sri Guru Arjan Dev Maharaj Ji. And this Adi Granth was placed in Harmandir Sahib, the Golden Temple, Darbar Sahib, on 16th August 1661 Bikrami, or you can say 16th August 1604 AD. The initial date whereby Gurdas ji, who was compiling the entire Adi Granth, was given as about 5th or 6th of August 1604, as per the records given by Santokh Singh in Suraj Prakash, and 10 to 11 days were taken to make the index, and after those 10-11 days were taken, the entire compilation was bound as the Sri Adi Granth, and up to the Pancham Patshahi and the Banis of the saints, the Sree Guru Granth Sahib, in the first form of the Adi Granth, not in the present form of 1430 angs, but in its first form of Adi Granth, was placed in Darbar Sahib, Sri Harmandir Sahib. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.